can I read the Quran without doing any wudu? Please advise.
The majority of scholars say that it is essential for a Muslim or a Muslimah to be in the state of purity when reading the Quran. And by reading the Quran, I mean touching the Holy Quran. Reciting it without touching the Quran, you don't have to have, or you don't have to be in the state of wudu. But to touch the Holy Quran, the majority say that you have to be in the state of wudu. And they have a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ sent a book to Yemen, and he advised his ruler there not to allow anyone who is not impure or in the state of impurity to touch the Quran. But scholars say that this can be called the state of impurity on a non-Muslim, because all polytheists are not pure. They're impure in the state of morally impurity because of their associating others with Allah Azza wa Jal. And also, who has the sexual impurity can be also called impure. And those who are not in the state of wudu also can be called impure, not tahir, and so on. So it can go in different ways. But it is preferable for us to stick with the four scholars, with the majority of scholars that say you have to be in the state of wudu.
Okay, is there any difference here in terms of reciting the Quran without the mushaf between being not having wudu and being in a state of major impurity?
Well, the sister was asking about impurity that is caused by passing the wind or answering the call of nature, not about the sexual major impurity. But yes, there is a difference. If a person is in the state of sexual impurity, then he must not recite the Quran in the form of getting closer to Allah, in the form of worship. Because this state of impurity is not going to last for more than 4 or 5 hours, and afterwards he's going to be obliged to have a total bath in order for him to pray. Therefore, it's okay for us to tell him, do not recite the Quran in this short period, with the intention to get closer to Allah. But if you are going to bed in the state of sexual impurity, there are certain verses that you recite before going to bed, and certain chapters of the Quran. It's okay for you to recite them even if you are in the state of sexual impurity, because these are not considered to be reciting the Quran. These are supplications that are said before going to bed.
Okay, thank you, Sheikh.